right, man. Let's talk some boxing. According to Stevie Kim on Twitter, I'll link that source in the description. He said that Robert Jr. Granados is signed, sealed and delivered. Robert Jr., the bunny man from Toledo, Ohio, will be making his 140-pound debut. Word on the street was that he passed up in a rematch, I think for the regular belt versus Rances Bartholomew. And Rances was saying he was a ducker. I don't blame him. That fight was just an ugly, nasty mismatch of fight for just for the fans. That's a fight I never want to see again. And I can't lie, Cubans got some of the most boringest fighters I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Only exciting Cuban fighter in recent memory I can remember was Yorkis Gamboa. But I could be forgetting a few. Casamoriel was straight as well too. But hey, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, Granados just got iced by Danny Garcia. And let's be real. A few of you dudes out there was telling me that Granados was gonna beat Danny Garcia, and I told you guys this was a perfect fight for Danny Garcia to look good. And Danny had got a new strength and conditioning coach. Said he started getting massages and never done that before. And he did what he was supposed to do with a dude that wasn't a big welterweight. Danny a full-fledged welterweight now, but Granados, you know, he had a good fight. Well, he had a sloppy fight versus Javier Fortuna. Fortuna was getting him, and then they kept taking points away from Fortuna for holding or whatever. Then he faked his injury, in my opinion, and got out the fight. It was on the Errol Spencer Campo undercard, which was just horrible. But, you know, Easter and who would I favor going into this fight is tough. Because Robert Jr., and I hate to say this, and I like him, like his whole family thing going, love Toledo, not too far from it. But he need to get his daddy out the way, okay? He need to go to a legitimate coach. I mean, Buddy McGurf, Ronnie Shields. I mean, somebody can show him how to use that height and that length. Maybe even a guy like Jonathan Banks or Javon Sugar Hill, who took over Crunk. The two guys that's understudies of Emmanuel Stewart that know how to use that height and that reach. But even Floyd Mayweather at one point offered to train Robert Easter Jr. and show him, I know how serious he was, after the Mikey fight, how to use his height and his reach. But, you know, Granados has been stretched. That's the thing about it. He been knocked out, and Danny knocked him out and beat the piss out of him. So I don't have no second thoughts that he can make the weight, because he ain't a big welterweight to begin with. My thing come on how much he got left. He been in some wars. He had a little war with Broner. He had a war with Sean Porter. He had a little rough and tough wrestling fight with Javier Fortuna. So he been in and out them wars. But you know what? It's a good fight. I guarantee you it won't be as boring as it won't be boring like Rances. I guarantee you that. That fight gonna be way more exciting than the Rances Bartholomew fight. But it's tough. Maybe Easter had more energy and had more strength and had more power at the 140-pound division. But really, I think this is a 50-50 fight. I do. I think this is a 50-50 fight. Even when Granados coming off the knockout, Easter ain't looked good in a long time. He had a tough, close fight with Shabakov. People swear it could have went the other way. He had a tough fight that he won versus Comey. People said it could have went the other way. I really can't call it. This is the true crossroad fight for him. You know. But if he gonna come in with the same corner, either Kevin Cunningham or just his dad, or his dad and Kevin Cunningham, I'm a favorite Granados. My fandom live Robert Jr., but the X's and O's just Robert. And he just ain't developed like he used to. And then, you know, all them dudes that was over there with Mike Stafford and Adrian Broner, they didn't have no development. You know, Rasheed Warren, maybe he just ain't good enough. He can't get over the hump and get a title. Adrian Broner just ain't, you know, he was just regressing real bad. Jamil Herring left over there from that camp and became a world champion with Bob Arum. So, you know, maybe the whole thing is, maybe the whole formula is to leave. For him just to get away from his father, get away from that Ohio connection, Get away from anybody. Go get you a trainer that's not in your comfort zone. You know, and go train somewhere else, train hard, and see what they can bring to the table, because this is a winnable fight for him. You look at Robert Easter Jr., he got all the tools to be a successful pound-for-pound fighter. He got height, he got reach, he got athletic ability, he got hand speed, he got good power, you know, but he just ain't got the skills. He ain't got the skills. You just look at him, man, he a good fighter. Granados, gritty dude, really gritty, really nasty, really tenacious, vicious, you know, and he gonna test Robert Easter Jr. Robert ain't gonna have to go looking for him. Robert not gonna have to go looking for Granados like he did Bartholomew. He gonna have all the opportunities to hit Granados on the chin and in the body. He gonna be right there for him. But you know what? Robert Jr. gonna exchange with him. He gonna give Granados a chance to hit him, knock him out, hurt him. He ain't gonna box, stay on the outside, stay behind his jab, you know, use his height and his reach. He ain't gonna do none of that shit. He gonna get into a firefight with Granados. He may end up edging him out because he from Ohio and Al Hammond from Ohio, and you got to notice he has favoritism versus, you know, some Ohio fighters. Robertson Jr. probably gonna end up robbing Granados. That's what I think. And he said he got a fight day coming and all that, so I wonder what card it's gonna fall on. They might end up combining this with an Adrian Broner card, which I heard Adrian Broner was supposed to return October 12th. And I heard he ain't training yet, so maybe they move that back. I think he going on Showtime. That's the big thing. So Easter probably gonna end up on Showtime on the Broner card or something like that. But he had his chance versus Mikey, and you know what? Looks can be deceiving, because you would think Mikey didn't do a goddamn lick of training for that fight. He looked like Damon Wayans in the Great White Hype. Stomach poked out. Robbie looked like he was in the best shape of his life. He was touching his stomach and laughing at Mikey's stomach, and that body physique don't mean shit. If y'all ain't believe it then, shit, Andy Ruiz showed it to y'all right then and there. That don't mean a goddamn thing. But good fight. I can't knock it. Really good fight. If I had to favor, I'm a favor Granados to win it. It's gonna be close. Granados PBC just keep feeding him. He eating really good with Premier Boxing Champions. He eating really, really good, man. So I'm proud of Granados getting that money. But my fandom, which I don't like to express a lot, but my fandom on my channel, I keep that for my personal social media. My fandom live with Robert Jr. Love his family, love his like the Toledo connection. Think he a terrific dude, got great integrity, especially to be rolling around AB and still be out the bullshit and still be humble and all of that. He made some money versus Mikey Garcia. I think he'd been out the ring, you know, I think he'd be out the ring too long, you know, after the Mikey loss and then the Rancis fight. You know, a lot of these dudes that's on Premier Boxing Champions, they should be fighting a lot more. But they not. But at the end of the day, I got, like I said at the end of the videos, I'll start dropping some rumors or some intel for people that stick around. That'll be the reward if you do stick around the video. And word on the street is, word on these streets, across the street, around the block, Crawford block, Arrow Street. The word on the street is that Mikey and Pacquiao camps are they're in negotiations right now. So it's not known if Mikey gonna take a tune-up, but Mikey said he wanted to fight again this year. Pacquiao ain't slated to come back until next year, but I don't know if he gonna play with the church's money, tune up versus soft opponent, then fight Manny Pacquiao, which I think would be smart to get back on the winning track. But they're in negotiations. Mikey's supposed to make his announcement this weekend in Vegas. He's supposed to be at the top rank Tyson Fury card that weekend out of Wallen. So he's supposed to be making an announcement this weekend, or probably either sooner. But the thing about it is that Top Rank and PBC is bidding for the fight. Mikey is a free agent, promotional, television series, because that's what PBC is, management, advisor free agent, and so is Manny Pacquiao. So Top Rank is bidding for the fight. Premier Boxing Champions is bidding for the fight. Nobody is saying nothing. Top Rank people real quiet. Premier Boxing Champion people real quiet. Mikey has shut his team out from knowing anything, but they in deep negotiations and some, and it always can change. Like I said, it's rumored, but they in deep negotiations right now. So it is what it is. That's what's going on. So it's a chance Top Rank get the fight, but the Zone is real quiet, and I'm surprised. If they free agents and the Zone got all that money, why wouldn't you just throw the bag at that fight? But hey, it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or a video request. Appreciate the love, support. Other than that, man, just keep sharing the videos, and I'm gonna keep putting it down the best way I know how. And if you want to make a donation down in the description, best donation you make is you share the video one time for the one time, All right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks.